Hello, my name is Alyssa Cotton, and I am a student of Forest and Natural Resource Management at the University of Minnesota. I would like to speak to you today about the common bond that everyone in our class shares. No, not an interest in agriculture and natural resources, though that does have a prominent place in our classroom. No, I mean our taxonomic class, Mammalia. What is the bond, you ask? Why, memories, of course, and more importantly, what flows from them. Sweet, life-giving milk. What interests us today, however, is not that goodness which we each drew from our mothers within the first hour of our birth. Nay, it is the nectar from one who gives milk like a boss. Boss Taurus, the domestic cow. You may be aware of a debate that's very prominent in the media right now about the sale and consumption of raw milk. What's the deal with raw milk? Well, simply put, raw milk is unpasteurized and unhomogenized. It is as close to drinking straight from the cow as most people are comfortable getting. Many people have an opinion on this matter based on the in-your-face nature of social media. It would be difficult for agricultural enthusiasts to get by without having heard some pros and cons about raw milk. Social media often forces us to take a stance on something based on oversimplified information. Since there are so many facets to this issue, I will focus on fleshing out one major topic which surrounds it: foodborne illness. I will introduce you to one serious pathogen, Listeria monocytogenes, which can be found in dairy products, and familiarize you with its source, spread, symptoms, and frequency. To assist me in this endeavor, I've enlisted the help of Listeria, a bacterium of the very species in question. Lester and his fellow Listeria compadres are opportunistic bacteria. They can thrive in varying environments. They live in soil, manure, animal gut flora, including humans, surfaces of raw fruits and vegetables, and pretty much any surface with which they come into contact. There are numerous opportunities for contamination to occur in the dairy industry, beginning with the hoofs of the cows providing the milk, to the milkroom floor, milking and storage equipment, coolers, transportation vehicles, and the list goes on. Foods that are prepared for long refrigeration events, such as deli meats and soft cheeses, are particularly susceptible to Listeria contamination because, unlike other bacteria, it can survive in cold temperatures. And grow at that. Survive and grow, not merely survive. There's one thing that Lester does not endure, however: pasteurization. Yes, proper pasteurization kills Listeria monocytogenes. Does this mean that pasteurized milk does not face Listeria contamination? No! Because Lester is a versatile bacterium, he is able to recontaminate any sterilized food item that he contacts, say if he were lounging on a countertop where sterilized food was kept. Such was the case with the Listeria monocytogenes outbreak from Bluebell Creamery's products earlier this year, which involved 10 cases of listeriosis and resulted in 3 deaths. So, ice cream can kill you. Even pasteurized ice cream. Should Lester ever pay you a visit, would you know? Will you die? That all depends. The type of vacation Lester takes through a person's body is determined by the body itself. In a healthy adult, Lester's presence might be something like a summer drive through the country. No ill effects, nothing out of the ordinary, he just passes through. Perhaps there's a rocky patch of gravel that blows a tire, or it starts to rain, as is the case in a subject with less stable immunity. Symptoms might manifest as diarrhea, fever, and muscle aches. If Lester's trip took a sharp turn south, way south, like to Vegas or Tijuana, where Lester is partying hard and making a gazillion baby Lesters and leaving death and destruction in his wake, we could presume he had entered the body of an immunocompromised individual and infected them with listeriosis. Like many diseases, the effects of listeriosis are most severe in the elderly, infants, and individuals who are already ill. In these individuals, Lister may cause serious trouble, from meningitis to septicemia, infant stillbirth, and death. In addition to being sometimes deadly, Lister is an elusive fellow. Foodborne illness due to Listeria monocytogenes is difficult to track because symptoms do not manifest until 1 to 8 weeks after exposure, generally surfacing at about 30 days. For this reason, visits from Lister often go unreported. From cases traced to Listeria monocytogenes in 2013, the Center for Disease Control reports 23 illnesses, 21 hospitalizations, and 3 deaths due to listeriosis in the U.S. All 3 of the deaths were from dairy sources. Of 21 cases that were from single-source dairy, meaning there was no cross-contamination of other foods, 17 were from unpasteurized raw milk. The spread of foodborne illness is a serious concern when considering dairy safety. Pasteurization can be an effective safety net that eradicates pathogens such as Listeria monocytogenes present in raw milk. However, recontamination events have tainted enough pasteurized milk to cause concern. As responsible consumers and students of natural sciences, we will do well to be aware of the realities of the contamination processes and their scale and their effects. Thank you.